Joining me now are Maggie Lakis and Rob McClure from Mrs. Doubtfire at Playhouse Square. Married in real life, divorced on stage. Yes. Kind of interesting dynamic playing out.
Yeah,
for sure.
Getting divorced 8 times a week.
Yes, exactly. But marriage still strong, so that's good.
Yes.
You know what I loved about the show when I saw it was it felt like it really was fun and appropriate for all ages, all walks of life. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think, it's about family. It's about a family, and it really is for families. We want you to laugh, but we also hope that maybe you'll feel something towards the end of the show, that you watch this family and what they're going through to try to figure out their new normal and to find happiness and to have a happy ending, even though the family decides, the couple decides to stay divorced at the end. But I think it's something that everyone can identify with one of the family members in that situation.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense, and still make light of some situations when things are pretty bad. I gotta ask you about the voices. Did you always do so many voices, or did you kind of develop more for the show? There's a million you do besides Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, what's funny is the first performance I ever did in front of everyone was my 4th grade talent show, and I did impressions.
Oh, really?
I've always done silly, stupid voices. I don't know why, but I was always like imitating the cartoons or the things on TV, and I do upwards of 50 different voices in the show.
And I want to ask about family dynamics. So you mentioned a little bit about it. It plays out on stage. Is there some from home that spills out into the stage, or some from stage that spills out at home?
We're traveling with our daughter. We have our 5-year-old daughter, Sadie, on tour with us. It definitely informs. Every now and then, her little face will swap out with the kids on stage, particularly in the emotional stuff, and I'll go like,
"Oh, that's nice, though."
Or I'll see, when I turn to the eldest daughter on stage, I say, "God, you grew up fast," and I think, "Oh man, things resonate."
Yeah, absolutely. And I have a moment with the eldest daughter too, where you think about how proud you are of them and that pride. You can't help but imagine that. But I think as far as us, I think it's just the history that comes through, because unlike Daniel Hillard in the show, who's constantly fired because he's a nightmare to work with, he's super selfish.
He seems like he's a dream.
He is not Daniel. He is so lovely to work with. He's like the best actor and scene partner to be with. So I love working with him. It's easy.
All right, this preparation couldn't have been easy. I actually talked to somebody who was at the show last night and said, I can't imagine the preparation that you must had to have done. Physically, you're dancing all over the stage. Just the in and out of the costume 1,000 times in front of people and not. What kind of preparation went into both on Broadway and touring for
It was meticulously designed by our creative team, and that, in a weird way, it's what makes the show better than the movie. And I hate to say that because it seems sacrilegious, because I'm a diehard fan of the movie. But what's fascinating about the show is that the theater magic is that it's not magic. It's that it's real. It's happening in front of you in real time.
And they let you see it, which is different.
Right. So when Daniel Hillard runs in the bathroom and comes out 18 seconds later as Mrs. Doubtfire, we don't have that little part of our brain going like, oh, they yelled cut and he went in a trailer for 5 hours.
Right.
I have 18 seconds.
Yes.
And the audience knows I have, and sometimes literally 18 seconds. And the audience sweats with me. They know I have a deadline.
That's true. You do kind of create that tension.
Yes, it's the stakes feel so high because it's real. It's happening in real time. And to do that head-to-toe transformation 31 times a show, anywhere from
31 times.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary.
Give or take, right?
It's an extraordinary feat, and I have I have a team of 4 dressers we lovingly call Team Effie or Team Euphigenia, who are my Indianapolis 500 pit crew.
I can't even imagine. That's a really good analogy. So your daughter, this is already kind of a family affair. Do you feel like maybe she'll start to? This will be the family business?
Oh God!
Or you're like, oh no.
We joke that we hope that she rebels, and her rebellion is she becomes an accountant. But no, it's funny. She hangs out at the theater. She hangs out with the kids who are not performing that night, and they've all been so wonderful and welcoming of her. They share a room that they hang out in, and she'll walk in and it has her name on it. Sadie's room.
Dressing room.
And she'll walk in and she'll be like, "Turn on the makeup lights," and I'm like, "Oh gosh."
Yes. What have we done?
No.
What have we done?
You've created a little diva already, haven't we?
Well, she loves the drama. She loves it. She we watch The Lion King, and then she'll go to the playground and she'll meet a new kid. Hi, I'm Sadie. You be Scar, I'll be Mufasa, throw me off the slide. And you're like, Jesus, it's 9 a.m. What are we doing?
That is intense. Oh my gosh. I love that though. So fun. Look at this. I love even the merch associated with the show.
Yes.
All right, if you know the movie, you know exactly what this is all about. I love that. All right. Rob, Maggie, thank you so much, and good luck with the run.
Thank you so very much.